Hey guys, how are you today? I do have a battle for you guys, and as you can see, it is in my opponent's perspective. This is because I really wanted to upload this battle, but I accidentally hit no when I wanted to hit yes on do you want to save the battle, da, 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 da. So I had to get it from Scizorsome, aka Mark, aka obviously the person that I'm facing in this battle. The other thing about this battle is that I actually had this as a live session for you guys. I was really excited to show it to you guys. I was really happy with the results of this live session, but I accidentally didn't record it with audio, so obviously I can't use that. But as you can see, I'm still gonna post comment because it was a pretty great match. So this match is against my friend Mark, or Scizorsome. He does have a YouTube channel himself. If you guys don't know that already, I will post a link to it in the description. You guys should definitely check him out. He's one of my favorite YouTube personalities. He's a really great guy. He's really outgoing and really sweet, and he puts a lot of love and work into his videos, and it would really mean a lot to me if you guys would check him out. He also did just get a capture card, so there are some great things in store for his channel. Looking at his team, he does have a trick room team, but honestly I didn't really put 2 and 2 together until a couple turns. This battle happened like really late at night the other day. And he does have a huge grass weakness, but of course that's gonna be great because I don't have a grass type Pokemon or a grass type move for that matter. My team really has no explaining. I just brought the most random Pokemon. I couldn't really think of anyone to bring, so I just brought in Pokemon I haven't seen in a while. So I opened with my Tyrantrum hoping to get rocks off, and he opens with his Jellicent. I thought that he would go for a Scald or a Will-O-Wisp, so I switch into my Rotom and he goes for the Trick Room. So that's when I was like, oh, yeah, it's a Trick Room team. So when in front of Rotom, I go for the Will-O-Wisp. Unfortunately, I miss. And for some odd reason, I switch out and bring in my medicham. That's really dangerous, especially since I am not even Mega Evolved. I could have easily been annihilated, completely anally destroyed by a Dragon Pulse or a Thunderbolt, but luckily for me, he went for these screens, so that is great because I really could have misplayed very, very, very hard right there. He's going to predict my Ice Punch and bring in his Jellicent. I don't want to get Will-O-Wisp, so I'm going to bring in my Rotom. And I'm thinking, hey, Rotom's an electric type Pokemon. Hey, he has Stab, Volt Switch that's super effective against this Jellicent. It should do some damage. No. That shit was the most rinky-dinky ass little damage I've ever freaking seen in my entire life, and that honestly scared the shit out of me. So I brought in my Golbat thinking I could Toxic this defensive monster, but I don't have Toxic on this set apparently, and I was like really upset about that, but I am gonna go for the taunt, and I happen to catch Mandibuzz with a taunt, so my thought process at this moment is that I can bring in my Tyrantrum, go for the Stealth Rocks, and then go for a Dragon Tail before his taunt wears off so he can't defog them away. He decides to switch in his Marowak, and honestly that thing scares the shit out of me. It has like a little baby ass body with a fucking skeleton on its head. That is honestly freaking scary. I would never want to see that thing running around next to me. I would cry in a fucking corner and just never leave that corner ever. This time around I'm going to predict his switch into Jellicent, go for the Psycho Cut. Honestly, can't really tell you why I went for the Bullet Punch right there, but we're not gonna talk about it. It kinda just happened, and we're just gonna let it happen. So he's gonna get another free Trick Room off, which is gonna suck because I'm going to be forced to fodder someone off to this Marowak, this fucking freakish satanic thing, and also to stall out the Trick Room turns. He goes for the Earthquake, so I get a free switch into my Golbat, and I get to do some nice Brave Bird damage to his Marowak, and I'm really happy with what Golbat did right here because I stalled out enough turns for the Trick Room to go away and do some decent damage to Marowak. I'm gonna bring Medicham back in, go for the Ice Punch, and get that freakish satanic baby thing out of the way. The way he brings in his Tyranitar really tells me that it's Scarfed, but for some reason I always like to second guess myself, and I'm really paranoid, and I thought that he was trying to trick me into thinking he's Scarfed so that he can go for a Pursuit. Turns out he was Scarfed and he's special, and I'm gonna eat up that Dark Pulse easily. Because I'm sorry, but Tyranitar's special attack is really garbage. I do get the flinch though, so I was not able to kill Tyranitar, which is really, really, really gonna suck. So since I know he's locked into Dark Pulse, I bring in my Honchkrow and then go for these superpowers, and he switches in his Ampharos, who's gonna take that nicely, and I'm gonna take a lot of damage from Sandstorm and Life Orb, and my stats are lowered, so I'm gonna be forced to switch out. He went for the Power Gem right there, which was a really great play on his part because Power Gem hits anyone on my team, and he was able to catch catch my Volcarona, so that was a really great play on Scisorsome's part. So I'm going to finish off Ampharos and get the Moxie boost. He's going to bring back in his Mandibuzz. And with the Stealth Rock's damage, this Brave Bird is going to do a fucking shit ton, which is pretty impressive. I was not expecting that damage at all. Unfortunately, I'm just going to die to Recoil and Life Orb, and he had a Rocky Helmet anyway, but that was a little bit overkill. I think I make a misplay right here, and I bring in Medicham. My thought process was that I was going to bring in Medicham, finish off Mandibuzz, go for a bullet punch, what? I'm gonna go for the bullet punch. No, go for the bullet punch on Tyranitar, and then bring back Rotom to sweep his Tyranitar and his Golurk with Hydro Pumps. But unfortunately, it's going to turn out that Hydro Pump is not going to do enough to finish off Golurk, especially since Golurk he's just now popping into this battle, so he has no damage put on him except for Stealth Rocks. That's only going to do like a whole 1 damage. So he is going to finish me off, and that is going to suck, but it was a really great game, and it was really fun as well. I think the only thing different I should have done was, instead of bringing in Medicham after my Honchkrow died, was to bring in my Rotom first, do as much damage as I can with Rotom. If I don't finish off Tyranitar with Rotom, I could have easily finished him off with a Bullet Punch and then finished off Golurk with an Ice Punch. But it happens in the game of Pokemon. Sometimes you make misplays, sometimes you get flinched, or sometimes you just battle some really great battlers like Scizorsome. So definitely check out his channel, guys. Like I said, link in the description, and I really hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget that you're fucking amazing, and I fucking love you. Okay? Okay. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!